Welcome to the deep dive. We got this great table from you, actually, listing tech terms that seem to cause a lot of confusion.
Yeah, I've seen that table. Lots of overlap, easy to mix things up.
Exactly. So today, we want to really dig into that material.
Cut through the buzzwords.
That's the plan. Clarify the definitions, show how they connect, give you a solid handle on them.
Sounds good.
We'll look at two main groups, right?
Yep.
First, artificial intelligence and all its different levels.
The AI family.
And then we'll jump over to the immersive stuff, AR, VR, all that. The immersive realities spectrum.
Okay, let's do it. Where do you want to start? AI.
Yeah, let's start with AI. So artificial intelligence. That's the really broad one, right?
It is. It's the umbrella term. Basically, it's about making machines or systems that can act intelligently like humans do.
So thinking, learning, solving problems.
Predicting things, making decisions, recognizing patterns. Yeah, all that stuff we associate with human intelligence. It's the foundational idea.
Okay, but then it gets more specific. You hear machine learning, ML, thrown around constantly.
Right, and that's where, like you said, it gets really interesting. ML is a part of AI.
A sub-branch.
Exactly. It's the technique that lets AI systems learn from data without someone programming every single rule.
Ah, so they figure things out themselves.
Pretty much. They process data, identify patterns, and improve over time. Think spam filters or those recommendation engines on streaming sites.
Or predictive text, that's ML.
Yep, that's a classic example. It learns how you type.
Okay, so AI is the goal. ML is a way to get there by learning from data.
You got it. And what's cool is how these build on each other. You see this clear progression.
Which leads us to deep learning, DL.
Precisely. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. It goes, well, deeper.
Deeper how?
It uses structures inspired by the human brain called neural networks, often very large, complex neural networks.
Okay, neural network.
Yeah, artificial neural networks, ANNs. Think of them as layers of simple processors, all connected, passing information along. They help tackle really complex problems, especially with messy, unstructured data.
Like what sort of data?
Images, audio, video, stuff that isn't neatly organized in a spreadsheet. DL is amazing at classifying that kind of thing. Think facial recognition or understanding spoken language.
And you mentioned CNNs, convolutional neural networks.
Right. CNNs are a specific type of deep learning neural network. They're particularly good at handling data that's structured like a grid, which makes them perfect for images.
Ah, so that's how AI can see pictures.
Largely, yes. CNNs are a key part of computer vision advancements. They find features and patterns in images incredibly effectively.
Okay, wow, that's quite a stack AI. Then ML inside that, then DL using ANNs and specific types like CNNs for images.
Exactly. A clear hierarchy of capabilities.
All right, let's shift gears then. Away from the thinking machines to the experiencing ones. Immersive tech.
Right. Another area ripe for confusion. AR, VR, MAMR. They sound similar.
They really do. People use them almost interchangeably sometimes. So let's unpack this. Augmented reality, AR.
Okay, so AR isn't about replacing your reality. It's about adding to it. Overlaying digital information onto your view of the real world.
Like those filters on social media, putting virtual glasses on your face.
That's a simple example, yeah. Or using your phone to see how virtual furniture looks in your actual living room. Digital objects enhancing the real environment.
Got it. Digital editions. So virtual reality, VR, must be different.
Completely different. VR replaces your real environment. You put on a headset and boom, you're somewhere else entirely.
A fully computer-generated world.
Exactly. You're immersed in a simulation, interacting only with virtual things. You don't see the real world around you.
Okay, AR adds, VR replaces. What about mixed reality, Miller R? Is that just in the middle?
It's more like a true blend, a hybrid. MR merges the real and virtual worlds so they can actually interact in real time.
Interact, how so?
Imagine a virtual object, say a digital pet that can run around your real furniture, maybe hide behind your real sofa. The digital and physical objects are aware of each other and coexist.
Whoa. Okay, that's a step beyond just layering things on top.
Definitely. It's a much more complex integration.
So AR, VR, MRR. Is there a term for all of it together?
Yes. That's where extended reality, or XR, comes in. Think of XR as the big umbrella covering the entire spectrum.
The whole range.
Yeah, from pure reality at one end through AR and MR, all the way to fully immersive VR at the other end. XR encompasses all immersive technologies.
Okay, that makes sense. XR is the overall category. And to experience most of this, you need specific gear, right? Like headsets.
That's typically the head-mounted display, or HMD.
HMD. Okay.
It's just the device you wear on your head. Usually has small screens in front of your eyes. Essential for VR, common for MR, and sometimes used for AR too, though AR can also be phone-based.
Gotcha. The hardware that puts you into these realities.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so let's recap quickly. We looked at two big areas. First, the intelligent systems.
Yeah.
AI as the broad concept, ML learning from data, and DL using neural networks for complex tasks.
Right, that progression of learning capability.
And second, the immersive experiences. AR adding to reality, VR replacing it, MR blending them, and XR covering the whole spectrum, often viewed through an HMD.
Nailed it. Distinct concepts, but definitely related.
And our goal here was really just to give you that clear map,
Yeah.
to get past the jargon and understand what these powerful tools actually are and how they fit together.
Hopefully cutting through some of that noise we talked about at the start.
So, thinking about all this, AI getting smarter, XR getting more immersive, what does it mean for you listening right now?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah, consider how these technologies, learning systems, and immersive platforms are already changing things. How we work, how we play, how we connect.
And how they might merge even further. AI-powered characters in your MR space, learning environments in VR.
Exactly. How is this constant evolution blurring the lines between digital and physical and fundamentally reshaping, well, our perception of reality itself? Something to think about.